hire one or two people daily, grocery store, printing shop, market, food market, fish market. You can do whatever you want to do.
After how many days after applying for the asylum?
Court put a hold on it and reverse that, so certain people can still file based on that particular court ruling.
Hi viewers, welcome to another episode of our show. Mr. Adnan Farooq যে সিরিজটা শুরু করেছিলেন আমেরিকার মাইগ্রেশন নিয়ে, ইমিগ্রেশন প্রসেস নিয়ে এবং অনেক কোয়ারিজ আপনাদের যাদের অনেক কিছু জানার ইচ্ছা তাদের কারণে আমরা যে সিরিজটা শুরু করেছিলাম সেটারই সেকেন্ড পার্টে আমি ওয়েলকাম করছি। আজকের এই পার্টেও আমার ফেভারিট অ্যাটর্নি আমাদের দিল্লির রাজভাট্টা আমাদের সাথে আছেন, তার সাথেই আমরা কথা বলবো এবং তার কাছ থেকে আরেকটা ক্যাটাগরি, লাস্ট ভিডিওতে আমরা যে ক্যাটাগরি সম্পর্কে জেনেছিলাম আজকে আমরা আরেকটা ক্যাটাগরি সম্পর্কে জানবো। সো ওয়ান্স এগেইন ওয়েলকাম.
Thank you.
So in last video we were talking about EB1, the way we got, the permanent resident of United States of America. You were talking in that video that only few countries have that opportunity of getting E2 visa, right?
Correct.
So what is E2? Many of them probably doesn't know. Even I didn't know it.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I think for the listeners, if we talk about categories, they don't normally understand what category falls what. So I think last time I was telling you, when I talk to them, I understand what they want to do.
Yeah.
I understand what it's like a few minutes of conversation. When I ask questions, I know what this person can be eligible. So I narrow down the list immediately because I can't talk about 5-6 hours about every immigration and every category because after asking question I know what they can do. And then sometime what happened is EB1 that you have, EB1 is employment-based green card directly because this is one of the highest level of green card. But this E2 visa, United States has treaty with a bunch of countries. In South Asia, there are two countries that have E2. E2 is, they give it a name. I will tell you what these visa means. Pakistan and Bangladesh since 1971, I think 72, somewhere 70s. So what it allows, let's say, also it has Italy too. I'm going to give you an example from my client, Italy. I had a client who came from Italy, was going to school here. Then later he decided he wants to open a deli in Manhattan downtown. A daily restaurant. So he signed up a lease. He needed $80,000 for the whole lease.
Okay.
So he brought that money from Italy and then we filed based on that E2 visa. So it got approved. So E2 visa is, let's say, if people are not eligible for any other category, if they are not eligible for direct green card, if they do not have family, or if they don't have millions of dollars to invest right away, but they want to do business for themselves, hire one or two people daily, grocery store, printing shop, market, food market, fish market. You can do whatever you want to do, but money, anything from 60,000 and up, you can invest that, take a place anywhere in the US. And then based on that, because people from this treaty country like Bangladesh, any other people, they can bring their family, children below 21 years old, and husband and wife. They can come and live here. They can, as long as they continue to do business, they can continue to renew and live here for indefinite period of time.
Okay. So there is a question. Say this is kind of, I think that it's a permission to stay here forever with your visas, business visa. So they are giving me that opportunity to do business. Can I work? Can I do a job in that
You
visa?
can do for yourself. You can work in your own business. That's why you are doing it.
No,
for your family.
Say for example, I came here with E2 visa with my family, but I have a business here, but I'm also doing a job. Can I do that now?
Well, that visa is for you to run your own business. That is what the E2 visa. However, your family can work somewhere else. They can go to school when they have to.
Okay.
If your spouse is working for other company and that company want to file a green card, they can do that through there too. Then you don't have to maintain at one point. There are several other ways, other benefits are given to the other family members. But this one particularly is only as long as you do business. We renew every 2 years just to show them, listen, I'm still running the business. This is my business. I invested this much money. This is my business plan. This is my store. This is my shop. or even a garment shop. It doesn't have to be big, something big. So as long as we show that it can be renewed for a long time, and it allows you to work legally, live here, make money, go to send his children to school, own a house, buy other business property, you can do whatever you want to do.
But the only what is the only flaws on this visa?
Well, you cannot get a green card, boss, right? If that's what you're looking for.
Never.
Never. No, but not on this one. But
On
yes,
this
that same person can file some other way that we can talk about other things. There's a family-based, employment-based. If there are any other situation, let's say maybe you visa victim, maybe other eligibility, let's say problem-based issues that may arise, it depends on each country has a different problem.
Okay, so for this E2 visa, say I don't have a visit visa, can we process it from the consulate office?
Technically speaking, yes, you can directly process from there.
Those who never been to America, they even can apply E2 visa.
Absolutely, but they have to have a business plan.
Yeah, they have to have money and they have to have that
business plan. And this money doesn't require, let's say, $500,000, $1 million. No, it's not that big, because that would give you directly green card whole family. That's a whole separate thing.
EB-5,
We talk about that.
Okay, so it's interesting. I never knew it. Let me explain it a little bit in Bengali. So basically, এই ক্যাটাগরি সম্পর্কে আমারও জানা ছিল না। E2 যে ক্যাটাগরিটা, সেটা বাংলাদেশিদের কে দেয়া হয়, পাকিস্তানিদেরকে দেয়া হয়, এবং আরো মানে ইটালিকে দেয়া হয়, এবং আরো কয়েকটা কান্ট্রিকে দেয়া হয়। এটাকে বলা হয় ট্রিটি, রাইট?
Treaty between US and there are several other countries.
Other countries. Okay. So
in South Asia, only 2 countries.
Oh, in South Asia, only 2 countries. So that's Bangladesh এবং পাকিস্তান। So এটা বেসিক্যালি আপনাকে বিজনেস করার পারমিশন দিচ্ছে। আপনি ফরএভার, জীবনের শেষ মুহূর্ত পর্যন্ত বিজনেস করতে পারবেন। এভরি টাইম ভিসা রিনিউ করতে পারবেন আপনি, আপনার ফ্যামিলি, মানে আপনার ওয়াইফ কিংবা আপনার হাজবেন্ড, আপনার বাচ্চারা এখানে পড়তে পারবে, আপনার স্পাউস, ওয়াইফ কিংবা হাজবেন্ড অন্য কোথাও জবও করতে পারবে, সবই হতে পারবে, শুধুমাত্র আপনি গ্রিন কার্ডটা পাবেন না। বাট কেউ যদি এই ভিসা এখানে আসেন, এখানে এসে বিজনেস করেন, তাকে অবশ্যই মিনিমাম $60,000 উপরে ইনভেস্ট করতে হবে। মানে মিনিমাম 60, আসলে খুব বেশি যে টাকা লাগছে তাও না, মানে $500,000 মতো না, বাট 60 কিংবা তার থেকে একটু বেশি। আর সেক্ষেত্রে যেটা করতে হবে আপনাকে, যে আপনি বাংলাদেশ থেকেও অ্যাপ্লাই করতে পারেন যদি আপনি চান। এখানে এসে ব্যবসা করতে করতে আপনাকে আসলে অন্য একটা ওয়ে ফাইন্ড আউট করে নিতে হবে যে কিভাবে আপনি গ্রিন কার্ডটা পেতে পারেন। সেটা আপনার বাচ্চাদের থ্রুতে হোক, বাচ্চাদেরকে বিয়ে দিয়ে হোক, না অন্য কোনো অ্যাপ্লাই করে হোক, বাট দিস ইজ হোয়াট ইট ইজ আসলে। সো দেয়ার ইজ অ্যানাদার থিং অলসো, সে আ ইয়াং কাপল কাম হিয়ার উইথ E2 visa and they give birth to one child.
Correct.
So that child is citizen.
Yeah. I have right now I have a client who have been here for more than 22 years. And they came on a visa, but their child was U.S. citizen. After he turned 21, he filed for the parents. Until that time, parents didn't have any status. But it's okay also, even if you don't have a status in the meantime. But if you came on a visa and your citizen child is sponsored for you, you can actually get a green card.
Oh, so আরেকটা ইন্টারেস্টিং পার্টটা একটু বলি। কোন ইয়াং কাপল আসলো হয়তো E2 ভিসায়, সে তো আর E2 ভিসাতে আসলে কখনো গ্রিন কার্ড পাচ্ছে না কিংবা এখানে স্ট্যাটাস পাচ্ছে না, বাট তার একটা সন্তান জন্ম নিল এখানে, সে কিন্তু অটোমেটিক্যালি এখানকার সিটিজেন হলো। সেই সন্তান যখন 21 হবে, সে তার বাবা মার জন্য কিন্তু অ্যাপ্লাই করতে পারে। এবং এই ভিসার আরেকটা সবচেয়ে ভালো দিক আমার কাছে মনে হচ্ছে যে এই ভিসাতে থাকলে আপনি যে দেশে যেতে পারবেন না তা না, আপনি যখন ইচ্ছে তখন দেশে যেতে পারবেন, আসা যাওয়া আপনি আরামসে করতে পারবেন। So thank you so much for this.
There are several ways. Yeah. It's just interesting. I mean, when we talk about categories, people don't know that. So the thing is, if they are interested, let's say, if they are serious about making a move, they can answer questions with an attorney. I'm sure attorney should be able to tell them you can apply for this, but you cannot apply for that.
Yeah. Basically, I think that if anyone wants to migrate, or if anyone wants to know or gather more knowledge about migration in America, they can ask that this is my status, this is my profile, am I eligible or not?
Correct.
Right? This is what it is.
Correct.
So it's very interesting, by the way. I think even I didn't know it before, and many of the viewers probably didn't know it. And এখানে একটা জিনিস আপনাদেরকে বলি, যে এরকম অনেকে আছেন, সেটা কিন্তু আমরা সবাই জানি, যে যেটাকে আমরা বলি শিপ থেকে জাম্প করে কিংবা বিভিন্ন ওয়েতে মেক্সিকো দিয়ে এখানে ওখানে 2 মাস 3 মাস লাগিয়ে জাহাজে করে ইলিগাল ওয়েতে আমেরিকাতে কিংবা ইউরোপের বিভিন্ন দেশে ঢুকেন অনেক টাকা খরচ করে। সো সেই টাকাটা যদি আপনাদের কাছেই থাকে, আপনি সেই টাকাটা এভাবে ইলিগাল ওয়েতে খরচ না করে আপনি লিগাল ওয়েতে আসুন, তারপরে একটা না একটা ব্যবস্থা আপনার ঠিকই হবে, কোনো না কোনো ভাবে আপনি লিগালাইজ ঠিকই হবে। লিগাল ভিসাতেই আসবেন কিন্তু আপনি ঠিকই স্ট্যাটাসটা পাবেন লিগাল ওয়েতে কোনো না কোনো ভাবে। সো হোয়াট আই ওয়াজ টেলিং দেম দ্যাট মেনি পিপল কাম through Mexico, through like many countries, you know what I'm talking about.
I know
right?
I know more than you think I know, because this is a very big problem for people who are traveling. I have represented clients from many different countries, and their story is horrible. And on the way here, they have been looted, they have been beaten, they have to walk barefoot many days, no food, no water, and then after that they get arrested and kept in the detention center for many days, sometime months, sometime if they have family and if they get a good judge, we get them out on the bond, which we have been doing every month. Even during pandemic, we have got a lot of people out. Yes, that is, if anybody has any other option, I think they should use that.
Yeah, no, because see, when someone is coming through different countries for like this, I don't know what visa they call it or what category they call it. Probably they don't have that category. They spend a lot of money, na? They sell properties from home. They believe those who are saying that yes, you can come here, you can get papers from here if you come like this way. So they are spending money. So why don't you spend money on this kind of thing where you are actually legal?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with you. There are ways a lot of people would qualify, but they just need to know what is right for them. This coyote trafficking is not only illegal, this is also a crime. It's
Right.
dangerous. I think people should try to avoid it if they can.
What is this then, Mr. Bhatta, that people come in this way, do they get green card ever?
Oh yeah, because if there are things, okay, here's the thing, why people come through the border. What my experience that certain countries have problems, including Venezuela. The government is making life unbearable.
Okay.
And I've seen journalists, government employees who have faced persecution, threats from the government or some strong organization. Those people can be eligible for asylum here, and that's what they claim. This is what they actually get here. And once you get asylum, and you can definitely get a green card and become a citizen.
Yeah, for how long they have to be in asylum?
Asylum, after getting 1 year asylum, you can get a green card directly.
Okay, so 1 year of asylum, you can get
Green card, after 4-5 years, you can get citizenship under that too.
But many people say that, in asylum you have to wait for a long time, but then again you don't have any answer or something like that.
Well, because of the backlog, the court have been delayed and the government office has been delayed. And now the pandemic delayed everything else. The interview is not coming up. There are millions of cases pending. This is why asylum is taking so long. They've been separated from their family. They don't know what's going to happen next, how the government is going to proceed. There are issues, but what can you do? They have no other options but to fight this case.
True. And just before this one, we talked about E2 visa,
Yeah.
that $60,000
And
thing,
based
and
on the
yeah.
business plan, let's say
Business of
if
the
you are
business
going to buy a gas station, it could cost you a lot of money. But if you
Yeah.
buy a small grocery store or restaurant,
Yeah.
it gets less.
Yeah. So for that, how long does it take to approve everything? If your
Well,
papers are ready.
Mostly it takes paperwork. Once we file, it's not that. It's just a temporary. It's not even a green card. There is no interview needed. Only interview needed if you are in Bangladesh. Here, it's just approval comes in your mail.
Okay, so from Bangladesh it takes some time.
Because you have to schedule the stamping
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
consulate.
Yeah, got it. So this is very important to let people know about the timings and all, because many of them, they are not aware. Some people think that it takes a long time. Some people think
Yeah.
that no, only 6 months. So these are
It
the
depends
questions.
on every petition has its own time, and not everybody is eligible for everything. But
Yeah.
I know some people can be eligible for 2-3 categories too, right away at the same time.
Okay, tell me one thing about E2 category. The people who are coming with family, they are getting the social number?
Yeah, social security, school, banking, all these
Everything,
benefits.
all the benefits, yeah.
Exactly.
Only
except
not
green
the
card.
green card. Oh.
And once the one person gets green card, they can file for other people. That's the second way.
And those who are in the asylum, they get the social
Asylum,
security?
oh yeah.
For how, I mean, after how many days after applying for the asylum?
Well, right now, it's a tricky question because before 6 months filing asylum, they could get work authorization. Donald Trump administration has extended this to 1 year requirement. But then court has put a hold on this one now because there are some certain things, there are certain organizations filed a lawsuit. So the court put a hold on it and reversed that so certain people can still file based on that particular court ruling. We have done that recently, even though there is 1 year bar
Okay.
waiting period before you file.
So I'm going to wrap up this video here, and the next video will talk about another category, another important category. Okay?
Definitely.
So I hope আপনারা বুঝেছেন, যারা বোঝেননি তাদেরকে বলবো যে যদি কোনো কোয়েশ্চেন্স থেকে থাকে ডেফিনেটলি আমাদেরকে কমেন্ট বক্সে জানাবেন, এবং আপনাদের যদি কোনো কোয়ারিজ কিংবা জানার কোনো কিছু নতুন থেকে থাকে আমাদেরকে সেটা অবশ্যই জানাবেন। আমরা চেষ্টা করব নেক্সট ভিডিওতে, পরে যখন আমরা আবার একটা ভিডিও বানাবো আমরা তখন সেই টপিকটা নিয়ে কথা বলবো কিংবা আপনাদের কোয়ারিজের আনসার দিব। অ্যান্ড আমাদের ডেসক্রিপশন বক্সে ভাট্টা ল ফার্মের সমস্ত অ্যাড্রেস দেওয়া আছে, ইমেল দেওয়া আছে এবং ফোন নাম্বারও আছে, চাইলে আপনি এনি টাইম কন্ট্যাক্ট করতে পারেন। আর আমাদের কমেন্ট বক্স তো আছে আপনাদের জন্য। ইফ ইউ হ্যাভ এনিথিং টু নো প্লিজ আমাদেরকে জানাবেন, আমরা আপনাদেরকে চেষ্টা করবো সব ধরনের হেল্প করতে।